And besides these two assets, you have Solana positions.
I do.
In the past, you've taught a lot about algo. How do you feel about the rest of the ecosystem right now? We're seeing some craziness.
I like this gaming token, Vulcan Forged.
Okay.
I like Avalanche. We have a big position in Avalanche. We like that one.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting dynamic. It's sort of like the Swiss Army knife of layer ones.
Yeah, I've had
They can batch and they can move quickly. No downtime.
Much of our gaming investments.
Much more gaming investments. Yeah. Ethereum is like, it's won a genre role in art. It's run somewhat of a genre role in entertainment. It's got a yield, like you're saying, so the tokenomics are quite good. So people will stake their Ethereum to get paid. It's a phenomenal product. I mean, Vitalik has to be rewarded for the work that he did to create this product, and you can layer smart contracts on top of the product so we can tokenize. I could put my house contract on it and I could sell it to you. There's a whole host of things that we could do. Now, the democracies will hate parts of it because you could use it to actually itemize and keep track of the citizens that vote. The democracies don't want that. They don't want the people to vote. Less people voting, the better off these guys are, right? They have a 14% approval rating in our Congress, the American Congress, but they have a 93, 94% success rate as incumbents. So you tell me a consumer product company where 1 out of every 5 likes the company, but yet they get jammed at the end of every 2 years with the same product that they dislike. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's shocking.
That's the way it works, though.
So they don't want the blockchain coming because it's transparent and it's truth. So they'll resist it.
Correct.
Okay, but it's coming.
Coming one way or another because it's necessary and it's a check on monetary policy and it's actually a decent to incredible store of value.
What do you think of some of these yield protocols like Eigenlayer and some of the things they're going to stack up on Ethereum? I just had a guy in this morning who is doing a liquid restaking company. This looks kind of interesting. It's the talk of the town right now. It's talking about double-digit yields, which again also makes people a little nervous. Is this potentially the future?
So I think there is a future, but I also would be nervous because a lot of this stuff is pitched one way and it's outside of the hands of the people.
Yeah, and we've seen things blow in the past.
Brian, that's one thing I know. In a bad situation, the correlations go to 1. So you can tell me, oh, look at my Sharpe ratio and look at this, look at that. There's an Armageddon, everything goes to 1.
Right, because we've seen that happen on Wall Street too.
Of course.
Yeah.
And by the way, we both know that the 500-year flood happens on Wall Street every 5 years.
I know. It's funny because I teach now in crypto and DeFi to these students, and I say, when I first got on Wall Street in Bankers Trust in 1993, they were pointing out the different desks. That's the Latin American desk, and the crisis was in 88, and this is the Asian desk, the last crisis was there, and and I was like, there's a crisis every 4 years.
Right.
Like, don't you guys ever learn? And they're like, no, this is the way the markets work.
Yeah, because they're printing money in the interregnum between crises. They also know they're going to get a government bailout during the crises. You know, you're mentioning things that are going to go down memory lane with you. In 94 into 95, we had the Mexican peso debacle. The U.S. Congress did not want the American administration to bail them out. Rubin got out his whiteboard or his yellow pad, and he figured out a way to do it, and he did it. That's the way it works.
And it happens all the time.
And we go hard left when there's bad news. George Bush was like, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, we're going to lose the banking system? Hard left. Give them the money out of TARP, save the banking system.
Right. It's the same move every time.
Yeah. There's no Joseph Schumpeter. Remember Keynes said in the long run, we're all dead. Richard Nixon said, we're all Keynesians now. I'm saying Joseph Schumpeter is dead. He was the author of Creative Destruction. Let the stuff go to zero. You know, we'll prune it, we'll evolve and revolve, and we'll have a much greater success story in the future. That's not how it works.
Right. Okay. But the dollar's not going anywhere. It's going to be around for a long time.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm in complete agreement with you. There's no way the dollar's going anywhere.
Right.
Complete agreement with you. The reserve currency tracks a number of different vital signs on the economic dashboard. One is a robust economy. We have that. Number two is quiescent or quiescent, however you say it, inflation. We have that. We're roughly back to the 2-ish% target. It tracks the largest military footprint. Not only do we have the largest military, we by far have the best technology. Okay, the Russians can't keep up with us from a technological perspective. They can shoot lots of missiles and they can make artillery shells super fast and perhaps even faster than the West. They just don't have the sophistication of armament or the sophistication of warcraft making that the U.S. has, and well, obviously the help of the United Nations. And so that's a big win for the reserve currency. And then the last thing is our property laws. And they date back to your country. We go back to the Magna Carta as well. And our property laws have been very sturdy. You can come to the country, if you buy it with like non-AML, you buy it with KYC AML money, it's not tainted, you own it, God bless you.
Right.
They don't care if you're a Dubai citizen, US citizen, doesn't matter, Turkish citizen, you own it.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple-digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?